My name is Kyle Drew, and I am an independent Christian filmmaker. I'm also owner of a company called KWD Productions, and I'm here today to tell you about HDV technology and also the application of narrow depth of field adapters in use in independent filmmaking. I'm doing this at the request of Nathaniel Bludorn, who is a member of the Christian Filmmakers email list. So I say hello to you all and hope that you enjoy this short video on this technology. First off, I'm going to start with the camera that I personally use. It's a Canon XH-A1. I have it right here, I can show you. It is a high-definition camcorder. It has 3 CCDs, and the same CCDs are used in this camera as are used in the XL-H1, which is Canon's flagship camcorder. The main difference being that the XL-H1 does offer interchangeable lenses on the front of the camera. So you can take off the lens, put a wide-angle lens on there, and you're not losing any image quality when you do that. Another thing is that these lenses on these cameras tend to be not the highest level of optical quality. So if you have an interchangeable lens camera, you could rent a $30,000 lens if you wanted to, or $10,000 lens, and use that for your film project and get a much better looking picture. This particular model is a fairly new model. It also offers a few features that the XL-H1 doesn't offer. This one has a built-in color corrector, so if you want to get a nice tone that you're looking for, like if you want a nice evening kind of bluish tone to kind of communicate maybe a sad type of feeling or whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do that in the camera without having to do it in post. Which can be useful to visualize it ahead of time, but then once you have the image that's already been color corrected, it can be very hard to get it back to a normal appearance. This one has a nice iris ring, so I can change the aperture setting without going into the menus or click wheels or anything. I just have a ring right there that I can change. This one has dual XLR phantom powered inputs for audio, so you can record up to four tracks of audio on there. This particular camcorder shoots in HDV compression, which, although is not perfect, is certainly leagues above standard definition video. Just kind of a quick technical overview for those of you who may not know exactly what high definition is. Standard TV monitors have only a certain number of lines of resolution that make up the image. Normally it's about 480 lines of vertical resolution that make up the image. HDV video and high definition video has increased that number to 720 vertical lines or 1080 vertical lines. This particular camera shoots in 1080, which is an interlaced format. Basically what interlaced is, 60 times a second it records different lines of the video like one after another. So you have like the even lines and the odd lines that are recorded, and it puts those two fields together to create a full image. So you're actually, when you're looking at the video, you're actually only seeing half of the picture at any one time. The other form of video is called progressive. What that means is that every single frame that you're seeing is a full frame. All the fields are there. It's not the even and odd lines that are appearing one after another. So you get the entire picture per frame. So that's very good if you want to go out to film. So say you wanted to shoot in a progressive mode, say 24 frame mode. That's much easier to go out to film shooting in progressive than it would be in interlaced format. Part of the reason for that is because interlaced formats have to be merged. The fields have to be merged to create an entire frame. And to do that, you lose a little bit of quality when you're going out to film. So you can actually shoot with this camera in either 24 or 30 frame modes. However, it's not really a true progressive image, so it doesn't really quite look as authentic as it could be. Some of the other video cameras that are out there, such as the JVC GY HD100 and HD200, those shoot true progressive 24 frame and 30 frame and now 60 frame modes as well. It's recommended generally that if you're using a camera that has a natively interlaced CCD, that you keep it in that interlaced format, and then even if you need to change it to a different frame rate, you can do that in editing on your computer afterwards. For independent filmmakers, HDV is really the only economical way to go at this present time. The other HD cameras are like in the $100,000 range, and they do offer better features and more professional features, but for what you can actually get from this camera, it's not too far off from the higher end cameras, and for the price difference, it's actually a better value to get an HDV camera.